That was a great ribbon of green space, and we could see that it was going for landfills and grain elevators, and if we didn't do something in protecting it, the whole river valley would be eventually all commercially and industrially developed, and we were going to lose all that wildlife area, which that was my business and my personal interest too.
The valley has been here for around 10,000 years. Shortly after the glacier melted and washed out the valley and left this prairie, people started to move and live on the bluffs. And as I go through some of those places, I can feel a connection. I can hear drums where there was people here before, fishing, hunting, raising their families, and enjoying this beautiful place.
The refuge is located on the Minnesota River. It stretches for about 70 miles, starting just south of the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport and going all the way to Henderson, Minnesota. The Minnesota Valley National Wildlife Refuge is on the flight path of the monarch butterfly, and we are a part of their life cycle. So we've been restoring pollinator habitat, planting a lot of milkweed and nectar plants throughout our refuge.
When the refuge started, there weren't any bald eagles. I understand that there's 13 nests just in this area here.
Activities that folks can do here at the refuge include, in the wintertime, we have snowshoeing where you can actually show up and we can give you a pair of snowshoes to use to go out and go across the landscape. People use our refuge for biking, for hiking, for running, as well as bird watching, wildlife observation. We use the site for environmental education, interpretation, hunting, and fishing opportunities.
The highlight of the visit is going out on the trails and experiencing the refuge, experiencing the solitude, the wildlife.
Being around at that magic hour as the sun is rising, especially in the summertime when there's usually moisture on the ground and a little bit of a haze or a fog. It's just a very magical time to be out and about.
Fall is always my favorite season. It's a beautiful time of the year, and there's migrating waterfowl and migrating birds.
It's really cool to just walk out your backyard and see something like this refuge that's been set aside for our grandchildren's grandchildren.
My hope for the next 40 years is engaging new audiences, make our refuge relevant to our local citizens.
I'm hoping for the next 40 years is that we will see the refuge continue to expand here and move upriver, and we continue to do that. It's going to be important to preserve these lands for wildlife and for people in particular.